rude, opinionated, and a bunch of other fun stuff. If you or someone you know is sensitive to swearing or vulgarity, you may not want to watch this shit. Or do. We like pissing people off. Warning: the following content can be extremely rude.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kell. It's your boy Danny with We Think We Know Football. It's a good day. And we're back. We haven't been doing this shit in a long time. It's good. It's good to start talking again. Hey, so it's good to be Kellen and it's good to be Danny right now. Reason being is both of our teams are top seeds in the NFL. All right. So we got the Broncos. They're the number 2 seed, right? Behind the Colts?
Nope.
They're the 1
Broncos
seed?
are number one. Patriots are number 2.
Broncos number 1, Patriots number 2. So that being said, Broncos number 1, Patriots number 2. We're going to talk about something, and it might be a little bit too early to be talking about it, but we're going to talk a little bit about who's definitely in, and most importantly, who's going to be taking the AFC in general. So let's jump right into it. Now, Danny, obviously, you're all in on the Broncos. I mean, I can kind of tell, but
Can you?
Yeah, based off of past conversations and shit. But here's a take that I kind of want to start this conversation with, and it's going to drive you up the wall once I say it. And I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to agree with me on it. The Broncos are the worst 9-2 team in the NFL right now because they should have beat the Chiefs.
Oh my god!
And they did. They should have freaking whooped the shit out of the Chiefs. And tell me I'm wrong in saying that. Tell me I'm wrong in saying that.
So this is something that's been driving me up the wall the last couple days. The Denver Broncos are 9-2. And for some reason, no one is giving us respect. We're a 9-2 team with no respect, and it's driving me crazy. We just beat the Chiefs. We beat the Eagles. We beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Texans, and where is the respect for the Denver Broncos right now? Let me ask you this: why are the Denver Broncos not getting any respect?
So, okay, I think that the reason why the Denver Broncos aren't getting respect is they're not putting up the number. Like, when I say the numbers, I mean they're not having those explosive games that I think that a lot of people think that a 9-2 team should be having. Now, hear me out on this. Like, I think that this is reflecting primarily back. Let's look at, like, the Oakland Raiders game, okay? Final score was 10-7. Bo Nix had 2 interceptions, right? He had 2 interceptions that game. It was a really lackluster. It was definitely a Thursday night football game. I think that was something that kind of leaned people into that like bit of maybe I'm not buying it. In my opinion,
I have something to say to that, but finish what you're saying.
Like, I texted you midway through the Chiefs game, and I said the Broncos should be whooping the shit out of the Chiefs a lot more. In my opinion, I think that the Broncos are a lot better than the Chiefs. I don't think that the Chiefs are a good team anymore. I said it at the beginning of the year, and I'm saying it now. I think that the Chiefs dynasty is over. I think that it has been over since the end of last year, and I'm glad it is. But going back to the Broncos, I think that the Broncos, as far as putting respect on their name, I feel like there hasn't been that explosiveness, I guess, necessarily. I mean, drop me some stats, drop me some information to change my mind on this topic.
Okay, so the something that I have to say about that, the Chiefs were, I think, like 7-0 last year in one-score games.
Mhm.
Denver is 5-0 in one-score games this year, and the Chiefs are 0-5 in one-score games. So why is it that last year, when Chiefs are winning all these one-score games, everybody is praising the Chiefs as team in the league and already touting them as the best team in the league? But when the Broncos do it, we beat the Eagles, we beat the Chiefs, we beat all these great teams who were expected to get into the playoffs. Broncos are the 9-2 team ever.
I want to say ever. I would not say ever because I do think that the Chiefs were by far the worst 9-2 team at one point of all time. But what I think to that point, and like I'm going to agree with you there because obviously, and we will never get away from it, is the Chiefs are the NFL's promised children. They want the Chiefs to do good, and they're willing to do anything to make sure the Chiefs do good. So with that being said, I think I mean maybe, and I mean maybe, you'll probably agree with me on this. Maybe the NFL is not ready for the Broncos to be good. What do you think about that? Do you think maybe?
And I mean, I don't know if it's like a West Coast bias. The the media has never been has never favored Denver much, but like you look at how many one-score games the Denver has came out. We beat the Giants, a 19-point comeback. You know, we came back against the Eagles. What was it? 9 points in the fourth quarter. How many fourth quarter comebacks came back this season? Everyone, you'll sit there and you'll look and you're like, oh look, oh here's the real Denver Broncos. Here's the real Broncos when they're losing in the fourth quarter, but then they come back and they win and they win and they win and they win. We're 9-2. We are number one in the conference, just behind just ahead of the New England Patriots, who are also 9-2. So I don't think that we're getting the respect that we deserve as a 9-2 team.
Okay, so being completely honest, I'm biased here. Completely unbiased. Do you think that the Denver Broncos are going to go to the Super Bowl this year?
I think that there is a viable possibility of such outcome. So as long as it keeps going how it goes, it's either going to be the Patriots or the Broncos getting the number one seed. And I think if the Broncos could you imagine the outcome? Let me ask you this. What would you believe the outcome to be if the Broncos ended up being the number one seed going into the playoffs?
What would the outcome be?
Yeah. What would the outcome possibly be if the Broncos ended up being the number one seed going into the playoffs?
Well, they get the first round bye.
Yeah, get the first round bye.
So then that would
and at this point, the Kansas City Chiefs are the 9 or 2 spots out of the playoffs. If the playoffs were to end today, the Kansas City is going to miss the playoffs.
Right, which I'm very, very happy to hear right now.
Yeah, I as well. But
everyone's happy to hear that shit.
And hearing that, what do you foresee the possible outcome if the Chiefs miss the playoffs, which I believe they will?
So here's my crazy prediction: is the Chiefs are going to find a way to get that wild card spot. They're going to find a way to get that wild card spot, but I don't think they're going to
But
make it far.
they lost to the Jaguars and the Bills, who
Oh,
are
yeah.
both 2 games up on them in the wild card spots.
Oh, the Jaguars are up on them. I didn't know that.
The Jaguars and the Bills are up on the Chiefs.
Oh, shit. Well, okay. That being said, that kind of mixes things up a bit. So, I mean, as far as the Chiefs remaining schedule goes,
the Bills and the Jags would go on losing streaks for the Chiefs to make it in.
Let's see. Because, so like looking at playoff probability presented by Next Gen Stats, powered by AWS, it looks like the Chiefs have a 51% chance of making the playoffs, whereas the Jaguars have a 65% chance of making the playoffs. Do you buy that?
I do, because the Jags already beat the Chiefs.
I mean, they're 5-5, dude. I mean, like I feel like, I mean, the Ravens, for being a 5-5 team, they have a 77% chance of making it. I mean, you know, like the odds are still. What sucks is they still aren't counting the Chiefs out, and I wish they were counting the Chiefs out. As shitty as that kind of sounds, because I'm just kind of, it's getting to the point where I don't think that the Chiefs are that team anymore. I really don't. I don't think that the Chiefs are going to be.
Maybe not this year.
The dynasty's over. So I think that Andy Reid's time in Kansas City could be coming to an end. Am I wrong in saying
I agree. No, you're not wrong in saying that. I mean, he's an old man, and he's done his work. He's proof. There's nothing left to prove. He's one of the great coaches in NFL history. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, but I think his time is coming.
No, I agree. Now, talking about coaches that are kind of coming to an end, Josh McDaniel, or what's his name? Not Josh McDaniels.
The
coach of the Dolphins.
Bills.
Dolphins.
Oh, Dolphins. Oh, fuck.
Something McDaniel, isn't it?
Yeah, something McDaniels. Whatever his name is, McDaniels.
Something McDaniels. I don't know. What are your thoughts on him and him basically, parting ways with the organization? Do you see him parting ways with the organization prior to Tua Tagovailoa, or do you see Tua Tagovailoa leaving the organization before him?
That is a tough question. But for me, and I know me and you have had this convo before, and you didn't agree with me, but it is my personal opinion. Tua Tagovailoa is a left-handed quarterback, and I think that makes a difference.
No, props to lefties.
Props to lefties, but it's not going to happen. I don't believe in left-hand quarterbacks. He takes too many sacks, and the main problem with left-handed quarterback, the entire offense has to readjust to the left-handed quarterback. You drop back, you step right, you throw to the right side. Left-handed quarterback, you have to completely, the entire offense has to readjust. You also have to learn how to catch a different way. You more often than not, you're catching on your right shoulder or on your right chest. Now you have left-hand quarterback, everything switches. And not that I think that Tua Tagovailoa is a bad quarterback, but you have to readjust everybody else's style of play. And I think that's the fault in the Miami Dolphins offense.
So you think that the fault in the Miami Dolphins is more going to be along the line of Tua Tagovailoa then? So you're not attributing it to coaching then, you're attributing it to Tua.
Tua Tagovailoa is a back, but my Mike McDaniel. That's what it was. Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel. I'm like, there it is. It's Mike.
Okay. Mike McDaniels is. I would give him more credit to the offense rather than I would Tua.
Okay. All right. No, yeah. I mean, okay. So then going into the draft, because it looks like the Dolphins are slowly they're graduating up. They're trending up. The Raiders are trending up. Do you see them leaning more towards quarterback then in the future when it comes to the
That's
draft?
a tough question. That's a tough question because you have to lean away from Tua. And like, where do you lean to? You're going to have to, unless you fall in the draft, like, where are you leaning to? The Dolphins are in a tough position right now. I would say that.
Well, I mean, they really are. I mean, by far, in my opinion. I think they're definitely, they're by far not a contender. Not going to be a contender for a while. The Jets are in the same boat. I think that Brees Hall, his heart broke during the trade deadline because I think that I'm sure you did as well. I did not expect him to be with the Jets by this time this year. I didn't. I thought that Brees Hall was going to be playing for someone else. And one of the teams that I thought he could possibly be playing for would be the New England Patriots, because I figured, hey, there's a team that needs some help in the backfield, and one of those teams is the New England Patriots. So let's talk a little bit about Brees Hall. So Brees Hall, where do you see?
I was just sorry. Continue.
No, I was just going to say, what do you see with Brees Hall? Do you see Brees Hall going anywhere? Do you see him staying in like this stagnant organization that we call the fucking New York Jets?
I could see him going somewhere else just for the Jets. I mean, it feels like a Jets move to like get rid of a player who has so much upside just to get later draft, and then the Jets draft somebody high and nothing comes of it. That seems like the Jets move.
Nothing. Yeah, I know. No, and that definitely seems like a Jets move to where they freaking trade away some good player, and next thing you know, they get like, it doesn't matter where their draft stock lands. It's one of those teams. I mean, look at it. Like Sam Darnold, he played for the Jets. Look how Sam Darnold's doing right now. He's doing pretty good. And let's talk about Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield playing for a shitty organization.
No. Hold on. We're on the AFC East now.
Oh, we're not talking about that. No, I was just relating shitty organizations to players. But like talking about the Jets are a shitty organization. And I think that being a shitty organization, this is where you're going to kind of see like that skew. You're going to see like that kind of like hesitation where I'm like, hey, dude, I think that there's a problem within the organization. It's not going to be coaching. It's not going to be the players. It's the fucking organization. That's how a lot of these teams are. And that's how the Jets are, dude.
And speaking of organizations, no, I'm just kidding. About the second place AFC conference title holder, England Patriots. What do we got to say about the Patriots?
So for the Patriots status right now, I'm very, very surprised. I'm not going to lie. And I mean, like, as a Patriots fan, looking at their schedule, strength of schedule, I was a little hesitant, but looking at how they performed against the Buccaneers, it was very, very reassuring. Now, our two toughest tests that we have coming up, we got the Baltimore Ravens and we have the Bills again. Bills, I believe we have at home this time. So since we have the Bills at home, it's going to be kind of a closer game. I think that we're going to have definitely an edge over that. But
you already beat them on the road,
our
right?
problem right now, we beat them on the road. We did.
Yeah, so, you beat them on the road.
I think that our biggest problem right now with the Patriots is our backfield. But if you watch, and what did I say at the beginning of the year? I said, I want to see Trevion Henderson with the ball more. I want to see Trevion Henderson carry the ball. And they didn't give it. They gave it to Ramondre Stevenson. Freaking, that's all it was Ramondre. Yeah, and then
I really thought that they would give Trevion the ball more.
But I mean, like, look what happens when they finally start giving Trevion the ball. He's popping off, dude. He's doing very, very good. And I'm very, very glad that we have him on the team. But our weak suit is going to be our running back. Our strong suit is our quarterback. Let's call a spade a spade. Drake May
Okay,
is our guy. Have faith in Drake.
let's call spade a spade. I am very high on my number 10 in Denver. What about number 10 in New England? Man, Drake May, dude. Okay, so I always like to posture and be cocky about how I am able to evaluate quarterbacks. Drake May is a dude, man. He is a dude. That dude has got
He is.
something.
Oh no, yeah, he definitely does. And I always talk about how he'll do shit, and then you'll see Patrick Mahomes do something that's completely mid, and the D minus of what Drake May just did, and freaking Chris Collinsworth will blow a load in his pants. Freaking Tony Romo will flip a bitch. Like they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, what quarterback can do this?" It's like, "Oh, bro, Drake May
Oh,
just
it's
did that
Patrick
2 hours."
Mahomes.
Yeah, it's a Patrick Mahomes. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. I don't really want to get into that asshole. But I'll tell you what, I think that the way he moves into the pocket, the only thing that stresses me out and it bugs the living shit out of me. And if you look at the sacks, New England is 31st in the league in sacks taken. We've let Drake May get hit a lot, and he's gotten sacked a lot.
I mean, it's offensive line that gets him pressured, and he can set his feet in the pocket. A three to 5 step drop and sets his feet. Ball is a dime. I've been watching the New England. I've been watching New England Patriots. I mean, not the whole game, highlights. And he can, when he sets his feet, he hits that ball like money. Cherry. I really like Drake May. Yeah.
And this makes me happy because we offer Mike Evans money, we offer DK Metcalf money, we offer all this money, and then we offer Stephon Diggs money. Stephon Diggs takes it, and everyone's like, Diggs, you're going to the Patriots, they're going to be mid at best. And look at Stephon Diggs. He is thriving in New England, dude. Absolutely thriving. I am so glad. I could not be any happier with the way that Stephon Diggs is playing and his presence on the field. Because, let's call a spade a spade. I thought, and you thought, that he was going to be that prima donna. Did you not think that Stephon Diggs was going to be a prima donna when he came onto the Patriots?
I did. I mean, not to knock on his talent. I believed in his talent, but I thought he would be like that diva that you usually expect him to be.
Mm-hmm. And okay, in Buffalo they hate him now, and I don't blame them. I would hate Drake May if Drake May did me the way that they did. They kind of did him, but kind of branching off of what kind of happened and stuff like that. I think that Stephon Diggs did the right move for him, and I'm glad that we have Stephon Diggs. Oh, technical difficulty. I'm glad we have Stephon Diggs, but I think that and I'll tell you what, I think that Mac Hollins, he's definitely going to be a huge weapon. And Hunter Henry is finally getting the looks and the takes that he deserves. There was a lot of stuff, but the one thing that I think has really played the role into the Patriots being as good as they are is going to be coaching. The Patriots have a damn good coach, arguably the coach of the year. Do you think that Mike Vrabel is up for coach of the year?
Yes, and I had actually 2 different little segues that I was going to go into this before. Yes, Mike Vrabel taking this team to being to be honest, one of the worst teams in the league. So all of a sudden, a 9-2 contender, one of the most well-rounded teams in the NFL. Not even the quarterback, the offensive line, the defensive line, the secondary. Vrabel, he deserves his flowers. He definitely deserves his. And in terms of the entire team, okay, so I like to bang my chest because I think I know what this is. We think we know football. Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez.
Ooh.
the dude.
Christian
That dude.
Gonzalez, dude.
He is a dude, man. That is
He
got to
is.
be at this point in the NFL. He's got to be one of the best corners in the league. I maybe not top. Maybe he's not number one, but he's got to be at least top 5, top 10. That Christian Gonzalez is.
I wonder who Danny thinks is the number 1 cornerback in the league right now.
Well, it can't be my guy because my guy's on. He's on the bench. PS2's on the bench.
He's hurt right now.
Yeah,
I know he's hurt right now, but I mean,
unfortunately.
Well, aren't they expecting him? They should be expecting him back pretty soon. Am I wrong?
Well, we're on the bye week right now. PS2 should be back. We don't play next week. He'll be back by the week after, and once he's back, the best corner in the league will be back.
No. Hey, I will give props to PS2. That dude's a badass, man. It broke my heart seeing him get hurt, especially against the Cowboys. But he's a great player. Christian Gonzalez, he's a great player. But
what's really pissed me off? What's really pissed me off is how much they've picked on ever since PS2 has been out. They've been picking on our white cornerback, Riley Moss.
Oh my God, Riley Moss, dude! He had some he had some costly ass
picking on him, dude. Like picking on him
God.
Bad. It's because he's white. It's because you can't say anything. He's a white dude.
He's my Jackie Robinson of quarterback. I'm watching him, and I was watching him with my girlfriend, and he got a pass interference call, and I'm like, baby, he did that one for us. That one was for our people right there. Like, he's representing us. She's like, why are there not that many? I'm like, there's like 4 probably. 2. There's 2 on the Broncos and 2 on the Eagles, right? Or do you only have 1 on the Broncos?
Yeah.
Just 1?
No, I think it was 2.
Okay, because then there's Cooper DeJean, and then there's another guy on the Eagles. And Cooper DeJean's actually good.
This is what I wanted to talk about. Let's not extend this too far.
Okay.
But number 1 seed, Broncos. Number 2 seed, New England Patriots. That's the Patriots guy right there. This is the Broncos guy right here. Kell. Who's the best team in the AFC? Come on.
It's the Patriots.
No, it's not. I knew you were. This is why I wanted to have a station. Who's the best team in the AFC?
It's the best team in the AFC.
We got
9 and 2. Better than my goddamn team, motherfucker.
Okay,
what do you expect me to do? You want me to be like, the Bills are the best team?
If the Broncos and the Patriots will play today, if the Broncos and Patriots will play today, you think you guys will win?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. 6
Fuck no. No.
So you say that the Broncos are the best team in the AFC.
I'm saying if the Broncos play the Patriots today, if we play today.
I wasn't asking that. I'm asking you, do you think that the Broncos are the best team in the AFC? Who's the best team in the AFC right now? You fucking idiot. I knew you were I knew it. So he's over here talking shit to me like, of course you're saying fucking Patriots are. Okay, so divisional round, we're gonna fucking see your asses. I have a feeling.
Let's
that we're
fucking go.
Patriots versus Broncos for the divisional round.
At the very least, this is we think we know football. It's Broncos. We're at the top right now. We're gonna get this shit. And I do have a feeling that we're gonna be facing each other soon.
We're going to be seeing each other in the playoffs really soon. And I mean, like, I'll tell you what, I want to know what you guys think, who you guys think the best team in the AFC is right now. Because, I mean, honestly, I can't think of one that can hold a candle to the Broncos or the Patriots right now, aside from maybe the Bills.
The Colts.
Am I wrong?
The Colts, maybe.
I'm not buying the Colts.
No, we're not buying
I'm
the
not
Colts.
buying the Colts.
Okay.
I'm not. I would take if the Broncos played the Colts tomorrow, I would take the Broncos by a fucking billion. I do not. I think that the only reason why the Colts are doing so good is because Daniel Jones got surprisingly good. He ate his Wheaties one day, and Jonathan Taylor is fucking a beast. Jonathan Taylor is having an MVP season, and the only thing I could say about Jonathan Taylor is Saquon who, because fucking Jonathan Taylor is taking over the league right now. Tell me I'm wrong in that statement, dude. Like, he's fucking a beast.
Taylor has a chance for an MVP conference point.
That's why I lost my fantasy team this week.
And
time,
fuck Kell's fantasy team. Finally got a fucking loss. Fuck this guy.
I know, 10-1.
He's been whooping all our asses. He's 10-1.
I know.
I'm like,
even
4-6. I'm getting my ass whooped this year.
Even Rome burnt to the ground one day. So sorry, guys, Olympus fell. But Jonathan Taylor was on a bye. So hey, shit happens. But hey, guys, we appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in live. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and don't forget, W Energy. If you use the code WeThink1, that's capital We, capital Think, and the number 1 down below. You use that code at checkout, you get 15% off your entire order. That's anything you order on W Energy. Okay, that shit gets you wired. I drank that shit before I went hunting the other day. Couldn't sleep. I fucking loved it. All right. Remember, guys, WeThink1 at checkout. Guys, this is We Think We Know Football. We love doing this. We love talking more about it. We're gonna be driving more shit. We love you guys, and don't forget to keep the faith.
Go Broncos.